The doctor froze with the ultrasound wand still on my belly. The heartbeat pulsed steadily on the screen. Then he looked at me with pity in his eyes and said, the 6 words that ended my marriage. In 7 seconds? File for divorce today, Anna. 5 years. 5 years of negative tests, tears, blame, and empty promises. For 5 years, I thought the problem was me. For 5 years, my husband smiled, hugged me, and lied to my face every single day. Before we dig deep into the story, kindly like this video and hit the subscribe button. It really helps us share more raw, honest stories like this one. If betrayal, truth, and redemption hit you hard, stay with me and tell us where you're watching from. I love seeing how far these stories reach. Let's begin. My name is Anna, and when I married Mark, I thought my life was perfect. We met at work. I was a teacher, and he was an accountant in the same building. He was tall, with brown hair and a smile that made my heart skip. We dated for 2 years before he proposed. It was on a beach at sunset. He got down on one knee and said, Anna, you are my everything. Will you marry me? I said yes, tears in my eyes. Our wedding was small but beautiful. Family and friends came. We had white flowers and a big cake. Mark looked handsome in his suit. During the vows, he promised to love me forever and to build a family with me. I can't wait to have kids with you, he whispered later that night. I believed him. We were young, in our 30s, and the future looked bright. We bought a house in a quiet neighborhood. It had 3 bedrooms, 1 for us, 1 for the office, and 1 for the baby, Mark said. I painted the nursery light blue. We talked about names. If it was a boy, maybe James. If a girl, Lily. We were excited. At first, trying for a baby was fun. We laughed about it. But after 6 months, nothing happened. I took a pregnancy test every month. Always negative. Don't worry, Mark said. It will happen. He hugged me tight. I loved how he comforted me. After a year, I got worried. Let's see a doctor, I said. Mark agreed. We went to Dr. Ellis, a kind man with gray hair. He did tests on me. You are healthy, he said. No problems. Mark had his tests too. He came home and said, I'm fine. The doctor said my sperm count is normal. I felt better. Maybe it was just bad luck. But the months turned into years. 2 years, then 3. I tracked my cycles on an app. I ate healthy food. I even tried yoga to reduce stress. Our friends had babies. I went to their showers and smiled, but inside I felt empty. Why not us? I cried one night. Mark held me. It's okay. We can adopt if we need to. But I wanted our own child. I wanted to feel the baby kick inside me. Mark seemed calm. He never got upset like I did. We have each other, he said. On our 4th anniversary, he took me to dinner. I love you no matter what, he toasted with wine. I nodded, but the pain grew. The nursery stayed empty. Dust gathered on the shelves. I started to wonder if something was wrong. But Mark said we were both fine. I trusted him. By our 5th year, I was tired. The hope faded. Sex felt like a job, not love. Mark suggested a vacation. To relax, he said. We went to the mountains. It was nice, but the baby dream haunted me. Little did I know, Mark was hiding a big secret. A lie that started 5 years ago. One day, I woke up feeling sick. My stomach hurt and I threw up. Must be a bug, I thought. But it happened again the next day. Then I noticed my period was late. 2 weeks late. My heart raced. Could it be? I bought a pregnancy test after work. My hands shook as I did it. I waited 3 minutes. 2 lines appeared. Positive! I sat on the bathroom floor, crying happy tears. After 5 years, our miracle had come. I wanted to tell Mark in a special way. I put the test in a box with a note. Daddy, I'm coming. When he came home, I gave it to him. Open it, I said, smiling. He looked puzzled. He opened the box and saw the test. His face went white. Are you serious? He asked. Then he smiled. This is amazing. He hugged me, but it felt a little forced. His arms were tense. I pushed the thought away. We're having a baby, I said. We sat on the couch. I talked about the nursery, doctor visits, everything. Mark nodded. Yes, we need to see Dr. Ellis soon. But he kept checking his phone. Work, he said when I asked. We celebrated with ice cream. That night I dreamed of holding our baby. The next days were full of joy. I felt tired but happy. At school I smiled more. My students said, "You look different, Mrs. Thompson." I kept the secret. I made an appointment with Dr. Ellis for an ultrasound. To confirm, I said. Mark said he couldn't come. Big meeting at work. Sorry. I was disappointed but understood. I'll tell you all about it, I promised. I couldn't wait to see the baby on the screen. The heartbeat. It would make it real. As the appointment neared, I felt nervous. What if something was wrong? But I stayed positive. This was our chance. Our family was starting. Or so I thought. The doctor's office was busy. I sat in the waiting room, holding my purse tight. The ultrasound photo would be my treasure. The nurse called me. This way, she said. I lay on the table. The gel was cold on my belly. Dr. Ellis came in. Let's see, he said, moving the wand. The screen showed black and white shapes. Then a small spot. There's the baby, he said. And the heartbeat. Strong and healthy. I saw the tiny flicker. Tears came. It's real, I whispered. He printed the image. Take this home. I smiled, but Dr. Ellis looked serious. Anna, is your husband Mark Thompson? He asked. Yes, I said. Why? He sat down. I have to tell you something. 5 years ago, Mark came to me alone. He asked for a vasectomy. I did the surgery. It's to stop sperm, so he can't have kids. He said, keep it secret. I couldn't breathe. What? But we tried for years. He said his tests were normal. Dr. Ellis nodded. He had the vasectomy after the tests. He was fertile before, but not after. He lied to you. But I'm pregnant, I said. How? Sometimes vasectomies fail. The tubes can join back. It's rare, but it happens. The baby is probably his, but the lie. He let you think it was your fault. He watched you hurt for 5 years. That's not love. File for divorce today, Anna. Don't stay with a liar. I left the office in shock. The ultrasound photo felt heavy. How could Mark do this? I drove home, mind racing. Mark was home when I arrived. How was it? He asked from the living room. I threw the ultrasound photo at him. See for yourself? I'm pregnant. But you had a vasectomy, Dr. Ellis told me. He picked it up, face pale. Anna, listen. No, you lied for 5 years. You let me cry, blame myself. You pretended to want kids. He sat down, head low. I was scared. I didn't want children. My dad was bad, left us. I thought I'd be the same. So I got the vasectomy before our wedding. I thought if we couldn't have kids, you'd be okay with just us. But you said you wanted a family. You helped paint the nursery. I know, I loved you too much to lose you. I couldn't tell the truth. I thought the lie was better. And now? The baby is yours. The vasectomy failed. He looked surprised. Really? Then we can be a family now. No, I said. The trust is gone. You hurt me too much. I packed a bag. Clothes, toothbrush, ultrasound. Where are you going? He asked, tears in his eyes. To my sister's? Don't call me. I drove away, heartbroken. Lisa opened the door. What's wrong? I told her everything. She hugged me. You deserve better. Get a lawyer. That night, I cried for the marriage I lost. The baby kicked, a small comfort. At Lisa's, I couldn't stop thinking. Why the vasectomy? Was there more? Mark called, but I ignored him. Then a text, there's more. Talk to me. I met him at a park. Tell me the truth, I said. He sighed. The vasectomy wasn't just fear. In college, I had a girlfriend, Rachel. She got pregnant. I wasn't ready. She kept the baby, a boy. I pay child support, but I don't see him much. I hid it from you. The vasectomy was to avoid that again. You have a son? I yelled. And you never told me? I was ashamed. I thought you'd leave if you knew. I walked away. More lies. I searched his emails later. Found payments to Rachel. Letters about the boy, Jake. Lisa said, this is too much. Divorce him. I hired a lawyer, Ms. Harper. We can use this for a good settlement, she said. Deceit and hidden child. I saw Dr. Ellis again for a checkup. The baby is fine, he said. You did the right thing leaving. The pregnancy went on. I felt the kicks but alone. Mark's lie had broken our home. The divorce started fast. Ms. Harper filed papers. Mark fought it. We can fix this, he said in meditation. No, I said. You lied too much. In court it was hard. I was 6 months pregnant. The judge listened. Dr. Ellis testified. Mark had the vasectomy secretly. Rachel came. He has a son with me. He hid it from his wife. Mark's lawyer said it was a mistake. The baby proves no harm. The judge disagreed. This is betrayal. Mrs. Thompson gets the house. Half the savings, alimony, and child support. Mark lost $200,000 in assets. He had to move out. You ruined us, he said after. No, I replied. Your lie did. I moved back to the house. It felt empty but mine. As the due date neared, I got ready. Lisa helped set up the crib. I bought diapers, clothes, and a stroller. Friends had a shower. Gifts piled up. I went to classes on birth. You're strong, the instructor said. Mark sent gifts. I kept some for the baby. He asked to be at the birth. No, I said through the lawyer. Therapy helped. The lie was his problem, not yours, the therapist said. I felt at peace. The baby was my future. Labor came at night. Pain woke me. Lisa drove me to the hospital. It lasted 10 hours. Then the baby cried. It's a girl, the doctor said. Emma was perfect. 7 pounds, pink skin, dark hair like Mark. I held her, love filling me. The nurse took photos. She's beautiful. I called Lisa. Come meet your niece. Mark learned through the lawyer. He sent flowers. Congrats. DNA tests confirmed he was the father. The vasectomy had failed. Emma grew fast. First smile in 1 month. First steps at 11 months. I worked part-time, balanced it all. Mark had supervised visits. He held her, cried. I'm sorry, he said. His life fell apart. Lost his job, friends. The lie spread in town. He moved away. I dated again. Met Tom, a nice man. Your story makes you strong, he said. Emma called me Mama. We played in the yard. The nursery was full of life. 3 years later, Emma is happy. She knows her dad a little. I forgave Mark for my peace. The ultrasound day was the end and start. Mark's 5-year lie cost him his home, money, and trust. He lives alone now, regretting. For me, it cost pain but gave me freedom. I have Emma, a career, and love. Life is good. If I could tell my past self, trust your heart. Lies can't hide forever. What would you do if you found out your partner secretly made sure you could never have kids while pretending to try with you for 5 years? Divorce immediately like I did? Try to forgive and stay for the baby? Something else? Drop your answer plus. How long you think you could stay before you snapped? This was one of the hardest stories I've ever shared. But Anna came out stronger, with her baby girl and her truth. If you want to know what happened to Mark years later, and how Anna rebuilt everything, make sure you're subscribed and have notifications on. The follow-up drops soon. In the meantime, drop a love emoji if you believe love can survive anything, or a broken heart emoji if some lies are just too big. Thank you for watching. You're not alone in this. See you next time.